everyone. Welcome to Plan Big, Live Big, Part 2. So yesterday you had an opportunity to look at your gratitude wins, your accomplishments for 2020. And you also had a time to look at what's still on the table. What are some of the things that you haven't yet accomplished that you want to? So in Plan Big, Live Big, Part 2, we're going to recreate goals for the next decade. And you might have done this before at the end of 2019. And I know there were so many people at the end of 2019 who were so excited for 2020. Because again, it was about perfect vision, clear vision, 2020 vision. And people sat down and really wrote out these goals. And then 2020 came. And for some of you, it was thebomb.com. And for others, you really just want to wipe this year out of your memory. You're like, no more, no more. So wherever you are, it's a perfect opportunity to take some time to look at your long-term goals for the end of 2030. And if you didn't write them, it's the opportunity to create them. For those of you that don't know me, I am Vismaya Rubin. I'm the founder of Living in Gratitude Today, teacher, speaker, best-selling author. But my favorite role is that of a gratitude gangsta. What? So yes, I was a real teacher. I taught in a high school in Miami for 20 years. And now I'm on a mission to teach people all about gratitude. So if you have not yet subscribed to the Living in Gratitude Today channel, please click the button below, subscribe to this channel, click on the bell, and that way every time I put out a new video, you will be the first ones to find out about it. So again, Plan Big, Live Big, Part 2. So we're up to big things. I'm going to put the link to the worksheet that I'm talking about in the comments below. So go ahead and click the link, and that will really make a difference for you. As we're going through these different categories, go ahead and pause this video for a minute. Write down each category. Write down whatever comes to your mind. There are 7 different categories, and that way, by the time that this is over, you'll have a list of long-term goals for the end of the decade. All right, so write whatever comes to mind. Don't worry about how you're gonna make this happen. This is not about the how, it's just about the dream. It's just about the creation of, creating or sparking up those creative juices and writing down whatever comes to mind, whatever lights you up. And again, don't worry about how you're gonna make it happen, just write. All right, so column number 1, or category, I should say, number 1 is personal goals. What are your personal goals? By the end of 2030, what are your personal goals and must-haves? What are the things that you want to accomplish by the end of 2030? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Do you want to learn a new language, take up a craft, go back to school, or take a personal growth class? I'm going to ask you questions, and some of them may seem similar. Write down whatever resonates with you. If you need to go ahead and pause right now, hit the pause button. Category number 2, health goals. What are your health goals? Do you want to exercise more? Do you want to run a 3K? Or are you really ambitious and you want to run a marathon? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain weight? Do you want to take up yoga? Again, hit the pause button and go ahead and write down your health goals. Category 3, recreational goals. What are your recreation goals? What's on your bucket list? What are the things you've always wanted to do? How are you adding fun into your life? What are some things that you want to cross off this year? Recreation goals. And again, go ahead and hit the pause button and write down your goals, your recreation goals. Family goals. Do you want to go on a weekly date night with your partner? Do you want to have more family gatherings? Do you want to have less family gatherings? Do you want to spend time with your children, more time with your children? If you have a lot of children, do you want to spend time with them individually? Do you want to start a new family tradition? So go ahead, take some time, write those down, pause the video if you need to. Wealth goals. How much money do you want to earn in 2020? By the end of 2021, I should say, sorry. And how much money do you want to earn by 2030? How much money do you want to save per year? How much money do you want to invest per year? What are your wealth goals by the end of 2030? Spiritual goals. Do you want to practice gratitude every day? Do you want to learn to meditate or increase your meditation practice? Do you want to attend more spiritual gatherings, either at a church or a temple or a mosque, or maybe just with a spiritual group of friends you want to meet and have conversation? Do you want to connect to your higher power? Jot down your spiritual goals. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. And the last category is community goals. How do you want to be known in your community? Do you want to donate time and or money to a different charity? Do you want to start a charity? What are your community goals? How are people in your community going to know you? And again, hit the pause button if you need to and jot a few things down. So, in this perfect wild world, what will you create in 2030? Or by the end of 2021? So please, in the comments below, share with us one thing, one of your big, hairy, audacious goals by the end of 2030. Share with us one of them so that we can celebrate and cheer you on. If you have loved this video, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Hit the like button, share it with somebody, share it with the people in your family so that you can do this exercise together and hold each other accountable and support and celebrate each time you get a step closer to those goals. I am Vismaya Rubin, your favorite gratitude gangsta. What? See you tomorrow for part 3.